Good afternoon and salam Ibu Pertiwiku. Hong Kong's leader Carrie Lam warned Tuesday that the Chinese military could step in if an uprising for democratic reforms that has rocked the city for months becomes so bad, but reiterated the government still hopes to resolve the crisis itself. Lam urged foreign critics to accept that the 4 months of protests marked by escalating violence were no longer a peaceful movement for democracy. The unrest had pummeled tourism and hurt businesses in the global financial hub, further bruising the city economy as it grapples with the effects of the US and China trade war. Thousands of climate change protesters took to the streets in cities around the world on Monday, launching 2 weeks of peaceful civil disobedience to demand immediate action to cut carbon emissions and avert an ecological disaster. In London, police arrested 276 activists from the Extinction Rebellion group as they blocked bridges and roads in the city centre. Meanwhile, in Netherlands, police arrested more than 100 climate activists blocking a street, and there were similar protests in Australia, France, Spain and New Zealand. Extinction Rebellion says it expects a peaceful protest over the next 2 weeks in more than 60 cities, from New Delhi to New York, calling on governments to reduce greenhouse gas emissions to net zero by 2025 and halt a loss of biodiversity. The United Nations is running a deficit of $230 million and may run out of money by the end of October. In a letter intended for the 37,000 employees at the UN Secretariat and obtained by AFP, Secretary General Antonio Guterres said unspecified additional stopgap measures would have to be taken to ensure salaries and entitlements are paid. To cut costs, Guterres mentioned postponing conferences and meetings and reducing services, while also restricting official travel to only essential activities and taking measures to save energy. Well, that is all for me. I'm Imes Rani for TV Sarawak. Anytime, anywhere.